Celina is so in demand right now. It's got so much going on in it. I'm gonna have to make multiple videos to cover all of the new subdivisions because there are too many to put into one. We are here at the parks at Wilson Creek. I'm gonna go over about 5 or 6 today on this video, and the parks at Wilson Creek is the first one. This is one of my new favorites because of where it's located. There is a road, let me not get you guys dizzy, out here called the Outer Loop. And the Outer Loop connects cities. And as soon as it's completely built, because it's not completely built yet, it's going to make all of these home values go up because it will be inner city and you'll be able to get all the way to Dallas really fast on a huge loop. So keep that in mind. The builders out here are David Weekley, Perry Homes, which is one of my favorites, Highland Homes, and Tradition Homes. I've had clients build with all of them, and they're all really great builders. And I'll show you some of the insides of the models because they're just stunning. I'm gonna kind of go a little bit over the builders. So David Weekley, they have 9 different floor plans, and they're gonna be anywhere from like 525 up to 645, 650, depending on what you decide to do, and then of course the design that you choose to put inside of it. They have a few move-in ready right now. You don't get to choose your design, but they're ready for you to move in the low 600s. Highland Home, they have 11 floor plans. There are specs right now that you could move into, and they're gonna be anywhere from right at 500,000 all the way up to about 590. So all the 500s for the Highland Homes. And I love Highland Homes. I love their finish outs. Highland Homes square footage is gonna be about 1,600 all the way up to 2,600. So I know you guys have heard me talk about Perry Homes in Britain because I'm actually building with Britain right now. But one thing I love about Perry that stands out is all builders give you a 1-year warranty on anything that happens within your house. So if you get cracks because our foundations move, if your AC, something happens, everything's new. So they warranty it all for 1 year. So like in that 10th, 11th, 12th month, you can get them to come back out and fix everything. Well, Perry is the only builder that I know of that gives you a 2-year warranty on everything. They're family owned, they're a debt-free company. I just like that. I like that you have 2 years instead of 1. I'm gonna cross the street without getting hit, but I wanna show you the water feature here at the parks at Wilson Creek because, it's not finished out. You can see that there's a lot of dirt, and we just had a massive rain here, so it's muddy. But the people that are buying out here right now, yeah, it's not gonna be quite as pretty as it will be, in 6 to 8 months, but your equity is gonna be so much better. My hat's gonna blow off. Your equity is gonna be so much better than the people that are buying in 6 to 8 months because a house that you buy right now, let's say it's 500,000, in 6 to 8 months, it could be 540, 550,000. And those people that are buying later are gonna pay that price tag and you didn't. So there's a lot to getting in early to phase 1 and phase 2. It's so windy. So just know that, and I can help you with figuring out phase 1s and phase 2s of all these neighborhoods. We actually have a storm. It's been storming today, but we're under an active tornado watch. You guys know that we get tornadoes, right? I've lived here, almost 5 decades, and I've never been hit by a tornado, so it's not like everybody gets hit by tornadoes because they don't, but we're under a watch. I don't know if you can see the skies right now, but they're ominous.
I want to interrupt this broadcast to tell you that this is my phone number. If you have any questions, reach out. We will get all of them answered, I promise.
Okay, so back to my facts. Perry is going to have price tag 460,000 all the way up over 600,000, and their square footage is going to be 1,800 to 3,600. You can get a little bit bigger house with Perry. Okay, Tradition Homes. I love, love, love Tradition Homes. You can get 40-foot lots out here, 50-foot lots, 60-foot lots, and I think they go all the way up to 70-foot. I would need to check though. They're gonna be a little bit more expensive. You're looking at 700s all the way up to $1 million, depending on what you pick and the design, because you could go all out. And you're looking at 3,000 square feet all the way up to 4,200 square feet. All of this goes into Celina ISD, which is got an A rating. And it's only gonna get higher from there as the city grows and more people move here, those ratings go up. Tradition offers 6 floor plans, and I think there's 3 right now that are ready to move in if you need something right now. And you always get better deals on houses that are already built. So these quick move-ins, you can get incentives. So let's talk about the amenities. You've got a 100-acre city park. You've got miles of trails, a resort style pool. They're actually gonna open up a second amenity center as the phases close out. But you've got fitness centers, you've got pavilions that you can cook and invite friends to, barbecue, you've got all the walking trails and the bike trails. So there's just so much out here. They have a lifestyle programmer that helps with all of the fun activities. They've got sand volleyball, basketball, pickleball, lakes. I already showed you one of the lakes, it's right there. Fishing, catch and release fishing, wooded creeks, parks. They've got native space that they're not actually gonna do anything with. They're just gonna let the native plants and trees be there, which is kind of nice. I'm also gonna drop some info on Celina as we go, just to give you a little bit of the tidbits in case you haven't watched my other videos on Celina. It is becoming the new place to go. Okay, with that being said, let's go to the next subdivision. Okay, so now we're at the cottages of Celina, and this is Shattuck and Highland Homes, two of my favorites. And I brought you over here because this is a brand new community. It's actually 1 mile from Celina Square, which I've told you guys about in my other videos. The downtown area is a lot of fun. But a lot of these communities are so new that you're gonna see things like this. It's the amenity center, and it's not done yet. As you can see, they're not even done building it. And we got such a huge rain today, and we've gotten such rain lately that they're actually trying to pump it back into the water back there. And that is a catch and release pond, which, you know, that's a lot of fun if you guys haven't done that. And then they've got just this amazing trail system. I don't know if you can see over my shoulder, but there is a bridge over the water, and that's part of the trail system. So it's just developing out here, and it's peaceful and it's calm. And the fronts of these garages have cedar fronts. They're really pretty. The front yard maintenance is included in the HOA, which is really nice. You don't have to do anything, especially if you travel a lot. That's really nice. It does feed into Celina ISD. There are 17 different floor plans, anywhere from 460 all the way up to the high 500s. And it's gonna be anywhere from 1,600 all the way up to about 2,700 in the square footage. There's actually a couple of houses that are ready, move-in ready, if that's something that you want. I can guide you. Okay, a few of the facts. Celina actually has about 43,000 people in it as we speak. The population will top out at about 375,000. So you can tell how small it is right now and where it's going. So buying out here and growing with it is only gonna grow your equity. So it's gonna be great. Median home price is $558,000, and some of these areas are still considered rural, so you can potentially get a USDA loan if you qualify for that. That's on income, so you would just have to check, but a USDA 0% down, so definitely reach out to me about that. So you guys can tell that they haven't really started out here yet, but this is Harper Estates, and it's spread over about 100 acres, and it's going to have Olivia Clark. She builds a single family attached, and then Partners in Building is a company that builds homes, and they build beautiful homes. I'll show you a couple of pictures, but this is wide open for anyone to come out and build and get into northeast Celina. It's peaceful out here. I mean, listen. See, you can't hear anything. There are about 76 1-acre lots. They're real close to 1 acre. It's gonna be gated and guarded, and it's gonna have a surround of a really pretty brick wall, stone wall, not brick. It's really a perfect blend of modern luxury with that Texas landscape. So maybe kind of feels like hill country. And you actually can choose a creek view lot if that's what you want. So if you see in the background here, see all those trees and the creek back there? That could be your backyard. So it looks like Olivia Clark is actually building single family here. She's got 4 floor plans, anywhere from 3,700 square feet all the way up to 4,800 square feet. And they're gonna start around 1.2 million. Now, Partners in Building, they're more custom than Olivia Clark. And I think they're getting ready to start 3 of them. And they're gonna range from 4,200 square feet to 5,000 square feet. They do show pricing on one of them. It's 5,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, and it's right at 1.5 million. So getting in, being able to customize it yourself, is if that's what you want, then let me know, because this is gonna be a stunning neighborhood, and a lot of people want gated and guarded. So Celina's right north of Prosper, and of course Prosper's right north of Frisco. You could probably get to downtown Dallas in about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. hour. And then you can get to the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport in probably 30 minutes, 35 minutes. South Lake Town Center, you're looking at 40 minutes. So it's definitely north. You can get to Oklahoma in 50 minutes, 50. So if you want to go up and go to the casinos, you can, but we're real close to the Oklahoma border. And then of course, getting to Frisco is about 20 minutes. So a lot of people will work in Frisco, but live out here because it's just a slower lifestyle. So Van Buren Estates is a really unique community. It's actually a minimum of 1 acre lots, and all the floor plans have a 3-car garage and an outdoor kitchen, so it's really nice. It's probably one of the most unique communities in the area, and it's a smaller community. So if you don't want large, tons of neighbors and, you know, big old community, then this could be a really great spot for you. There's lots of walking trails and bike trails. It does feed into McKinney ISD, not Celina. And I'm going to show you a few pictures of one of the houses that recently closed in there. And this house is almost 4,100 square feet, 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath. And it was originally listed for right under $1 million, so $984,000. Okay, I didn't even try to get out of my car and do a video at Mosaic. It was the last one that I went to, and the weather was just getting really bad. So here is the information. Mosaic is actually a master planned lakeside community, and it's located in Celina, but it's Prosper ISD. And I will tell you that Mosaic is the last subdivision that's being built right now that will go into Prosper ISD. And so it's the newest new subdivision, if that makes sense. So looking at the video I'm showing you, you're gonna see a lot of open space because they've just begun. So there's only a few houses built so far. But it's 47 acres of open green space, parks. You're gonna have a ton of high quality trails, fishing piers, creative places to play. Every home in Mosaic's 760 acres is actually immersed in a sustainably landscaped environment, and that's for residents to enjoy and really have kind of a nature-inspired lifestyle. It's gonna have 2 amenity centers, which is really cool, with pools and a lazy river. That's kind of what they're known for, and we'll put a picture of the lazy river up so you guys can see it. But homes are gonna start and go up well over $1 million, and there's a variety of floor plans, home prices, and builders. They're also gonna have an on-site elementary school and a dog park, fire pits with outdoor living. I just think that it is going to be a really good subdivision. And remember, I've told you guys every single video on new construction that getting into phase 1 of a subdivision is going to give you the best equity possible for that subdivision. So if you are wanting to get in to a brand new subdivision that's the last one that will be zoned to Prosper ISD, reach out and I will get you the information. Okay, so we're here at Legacy Hills, and as you can see, it has not been developed yet. I get so many questions about Legacy Hills because it is going to be a really big deal. It's going to be a huge community. So big that they're gonna have 2 fire stations and a police department inside the neighborhood. So it's 3,200 acres and it's by Union, Maine. What's cool about it is it's so big that it's also gonna have a Del Webb community. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but that is a 55+ area where one person in the household has to be 55 older, and there can't be anyone under the age of 18 living in the community. So a portion of Legacy Hills will be Del Webb and the rest will be normal. But I don't know if you can see in the background there, way on the horizon, that's the high school, Celina High School. So we're at the top northern portion of Celina, but all of this area is gonna be so beautiful and developed. It is really pretty right now. I'm actually on a ridge. I hope I don't fall down because I wanted to show y'all what it looks like from way up here, but this will all be houses soon. So Legacy Hills will actually provide direct access to the Dallas North Tollway as they extend the tollway, which takes you all the way to Dallas. It would make the drive a lot faster than it is now. They're gonna have multiple builders, but it's gonna be 40-foot lots, 50, 60, 65-foot lots. The builders are gonna be Ashton Woods, Beazer, Beacon, D.R. Horton, and Del Webb. There's actually 11 different builders to choose from out here. There's gonna be 6,888 single-family homes out here. It's gonna be huge. 4,000 multifamily units and 100 acres of commercial development. So it's just gonna be, I can't tell you, I mean, I can't even show you all of it. It's that big. So this doesn't even do it justice with the size. There's also gonna be an 18-hole championship golf course. Del Webb does that a lot, as they put their 55 plus close to a golf course. And there's gonna be a clubhouse. It's gonna be a huge community center that's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be called 8 Country Club. And so you can go to 1876countryclub.com and it will show you what it's gonna look like. It's gonna have 27 acres of city sports parks and 7 amenity centers. So yes, huge. Anyway, that is Legacy Hills. So that really, I'm coming off this ledge and I'm not gonna fall down, but that completes our CELINA tour. It's actually part 2 of the new construction because there's so much of it out here. I hope you guys enjoy it. Look for part 3. And until then, have a great rest of your day.